Howdy again, folks. This will be installment number 2 of the Gingery shaper built from blocks, not castings. And just wanted to show something, a nice technique. This finish here doesn't look as smooth as it actually is. It feels extremely smooth. What I used last night after I got done shooting the initial video, I took this. This is it's a Diablo blade. I think I just got this at not Harbor Freight, but Home Depot. It's an 84 tooth carbide tip 10-inch table saw blade that I used, and I sliced up the gray stock. If you saw the video last night, this was the oblong piece that was left over. So I sliced it a couple of times using that table saw, and that I kind of ran out of time last night. So tonight what I've done is laid out what will be the next cuts. I'll do this on the bandsaw, cut these blocks out of the sides, make the T-shape, and I'll do it on this block as well. And my thought is to take these two pieces, laminate them, glue them together, and then I'll have something that I'll have a block resembling the size of this. This is the Fortall A block that I showed y'all last night, and as you can see, you might be able to read after I scrubbed the dirt off it last night, I had written down years and years ago, I wrote possible cross slide because it's the right size. Basically it's a wee bit short, it's 9 3/4 inches short, but all the other direct dimensions are good. And anyway, so that's a possibility. If this idea doesn't work, I do have a block I can use, but I'm thinking this is going to work. Worst case scenario, if this doesn't fuse and bond, I can always use fasteners, or in absolute worst case, I'll have 2 big chunks of aluminum that I'll be able to use for something else. So I'm going to cut the T-shapes out tonight, and if I have enough time, I'll go ahead and glue them and clamp them together and let them sit overnight. May not have enough time, so we'll see how that goes. But this is what I'm thinking about using. It's a Loctite product, epoxy metal concrete, 3200 psi force that it can stand. It looks like a JB Weld type thing, and it would harden up overnight. So we'll see. I've had this a long time too, and I don't know if how that'll be. It's been sealed and never used, so a lot of questions. But here's the sketch. Let me pull this over. The sketch that I did last night, or that I showed you last night, and doing in 2 sections. So the idea, if that block bonds together satisfactorily, then I'll clean it up. I'll have basically these 2 halves. I'll mill the back side is the one that's going to get attached to the metal strip that will be the slideway basically for the cross slide, and this part that gets milled out will ride on the column. So that's the idea, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. I'll keep y'all posted.